welcome to Garden of Life. Garden of Life is the place where you learn to love Hashem. Welcome to another episode of Garden of Life, Parshat Beshalach. Oh my goodness. In this Parshat, we are going to learn about all the miracles that Hashem performed for the children of Israel when they left the land of Egypt. When Pharaoh's army drowned in the sea, Bnei Israel were finally free of the cruel Egyptian tyranny.
Tyranny. It's a noun, and it means cruel and oppressive government or rule.
All of them enthusiastically sang the Shira, which is a prophetic song. Pharaoh's heart was hardened again. It was not enough for them to see that the firstborn of the Egyptians were dead. So again, Pharaoh hardened his heart and he said, I will not let them go. Now I'm not going to have a slave for my kingdom. His kingdom was gone. He had no more kingdom. But he was so angry and he was so full of rage that he decided to take the matters on his hands. So he grabbed 600 chariots of his army and he said, go after them and defeat Bnei Israel. So they went after Bnei Israel. And one of the amazing miracles is that Hashem sent fire from heaven and they could not defeat the children of Israel. Another of the miracles that happened on this Parsha, it was that Moshe opened the Red Sea. It was this area of the Yam Suf that opened up. So when Moshe said to the children of Israel that Hashem will fight for them, he was for real. He was saying that for real, that Hashem will fight for the people. So when the Israelites saw that the Egyptians were coming after them, Moshe said to them, do not fear and see the salvation of Hashem. He is going to fight for you. Moshe said to the people, Hashem shall make war for you and you shall be silent.
Fear not. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord.
Hashem said to Moshe, why are you speaking to me? Tell the children of Israel to keep going forward, to march forth, lift up your staff, and the sea will split up. Wow, you can imagine that episode at that moment. People were so afraid, and at that moment the sea split up, and all the children of Israel could actually walk on a dry land with two walls that congealed completely off the sea. They could able to touch and see the sea. That was amazing. What would you do if you experienced something like that? The people were completely in panic. So when they crossed the sea, Hashem brought the waters down and all the Egyptian army drowned. That was a miracle. At that moment, Moshe lifted up his voice and he sang a song to Hashem, a Shira to Hashem. And he said, Min kamocha ba'elim Adonai, min kamocha nehedar ba'kodesh, noah tefilo oseh feleh. Who is like you, mighty in holiness, too awesome for praise? Who is like you among the heavenly powers, Hashem, doer of wonders? Bnei Israel sing a Shira, a song of thanks, the miracle of the Yam Suf. of the opening of the sea. So as you can see in this video, we spent some time at the beach doing some painting. So we paint our tambourine. We are going to do some artwork based on Miriam. Miriam was the sister of Moshe, and she was the first woman who grabbed the tambourine to praise Hashem for the miracles that he did. And these are the words that she said. It says here that Miriam, the prophetess, sister of Aaron, took the drum in her hand, and all the women went forth after her with the drums and with dances. Miriam spoke up to them. Sing to Hashem, for he is exalted above the arrogant, having hurled horse with its rider into the sea. So they sang the song, they sang a Shira, and they all danced and sang. So today for this Parshat, so we are gonna make artwork today based on the song of Miriam. So this is actually a free art. You can decorate your tambourine the way you like. I decided to make a background like this. I don't know if you can see it well. Background like this. See, you can see it. And I'm going to make Miriam here. Very simple. I'm gonna put somebody praising Hashem. Okay, so come with me. Let's do this together. For this artwork, I already painted a base on my tambourine, and now I am adding blue, and I am going to paint my tambourine in a clockwise motion. I am adding pearl white so I can create a lighter color of the blue, like a blue sky. And then I will add different colors. I will add different shades of blue until I get different tones of blue mixed with white. And also I'm gonna put some black, but very tiny amount of black, so it can give the effect as if the tambourine is actually turning around.
Mire, a ver, lift it up, Dana, a ver cómo se va viendo tuyo. Mira qué bonito. Let me see. Ay, qué lindo. I love it. Very nice. To be creative. Y así, and just like this, our beautiful tambourines are coming out. Let's stay out.
So I try to trace first, but I couldn't trace it much, maybe because of the I had pearl satin acrylic paint, so I tried to trace it, didn't come out the right way. So let's try to trace first. Let's do first the face.
First we're gonna do something very simple like this, brown actually, and with the nose, and we are just gonna leave it like that for the moment. Okay, at the end we're gonna see what we're going to do. The dress, I am going to paint it a little like a dark brown, or I don't know if I do blue. I'm gonna put some more light color here. Something very simple, very fast. And now I'm gonna put brown on the dress. Usually the colors on the around that time, it was brown, grayish, dark blue. It was rare to see around. So it's a very simple painting, very simple, nothing fancy. Like I said, it's free art. You can make a silhouette, which it will be perfect if you make a silhouette. Will help you see. Let's see, these are the sleeves. There you go. A little lighter, there you go, on the face to make the distinction. And as well. Okay, the neck will not be necessary because we're gonna have hair covering. To paint the headband, I chose blue. You can choose any color. Painting the headband blue. Now let's talk a little bit about Miriam while we paint Miriam with her tambourine. Miriam was the firstborn of Yochebed and Amram, the parents of Aharon and Moshe. She's considered a heroine because she was watching over her brother while he was still in the river. She also made the arrangement from when Batia, the daughter of Paro, found Moshe. She arranged everything that her mother will feed the baby. Miriam was the leader of the women on her own merit, not because she was the sister of Moshe and Aharon. She is described as a prophetess because she prophesied in Egypt before Moshe was born and when Aharon was still a child.
Her prophecy was that her parents will give birth to a son who will redeem Israel. Thus, from the very start of her career as a leader, her was voice of faith and inspiration. Miriam was a great leader, but also the sage's teachings that the women sing. In the merit of righteous women of that generation were the children of Israel redeemed from Egypt. The women got greater faith. The song of the women were accompanied by drums. So confident were the women that God would perform miracles that they prepared the drums to use in singing God's praises. Shabbat Shira. No creature ever uttered a most beautiful song to God than this one. The song is therefore beloved to Israel. They recited it daily, and they read it from the Torah publicly on the Shabbat each year, and the seventh day of Pesach. Israel commemorates the miracle of the splitting of the sea with a special melody, with great rejoicing. Some follow the custom of standing when it is read. Special honor is accorded this Shabbat, and it is crowned by a special name, Shabbat Shira, the Shabbat of song. And this is the result of our Parshat artwork for Parshat Beshalach. Thank you so much for participating in Garden of Life. Garden of Life is the place where you learn to love